The Herald Standard presents the game of the week. Tonight, it's basketball season, and Albert Gallatin takes on Uniontown on the campus of Penn State Fayette. Last year, these two teams met in a cliffhanger. With 7 seconds left to go, what's AG to do? Give the ball to David Knox, that's what. The Colonials win, 73-72. But a year is an eternity. AG will have to prove themselves all over again to this hungry Red Raiders team. The Colonials got started early. Tavian Mosey to Marcus Moore. It's already 4-0. AG. Late in the first, Tavian gets one of his own. It's 14-4. Ouch. In the second, Lorenzo Oden hits 3 for Uniontown, but it's not enough. Albert Gallatin takes a big, fat lead to the locker room at the half. In the final seconds of the third, Trenton Uphold tips it in. And seconds later, foul shots by Oden make it a 1-point game. In the fourth, Oden gives Uniontown their first lead. But Colby Uphold stamped canceled on that order with a 3-point swoosh. AG starts bleeding points at the foul line, and the Raiders are happy to take them. Too many Colonials on the hardwood leads to a technical foul. A 3-pointer by Tavian Mosey gives AG some hope. And another by Marquez. This turnover is the end of the road for AG. Uniontown executes a big turnaround, winning this opening game by 8 points.
Hello, this is Jonathan Guth. After the final game of the first night of the basketball season here at the Fayette County Coaches Association tip-off tournament, I'm here with Uniontown's Lorenzo Oden. And Lorenzo, I'm sure you guys are glad to get the win. AG played you tough. Seems like you guys were a little I don't want to say rusty, but just a little sloppy there in the first quarter, but everything kind of turned around and you were able to kind of get your defense going and create your offense and do what you guys do, right?
Yeah.
Uniontown basketball.
we started out slow, like the first half. We came back. Second half, we bounced back, played a lot of defense, got it back into the game, turned it around, and got the win for the first time.
And I know it's Coach said, since it's done, we can say it now. I'm sure you guys, last year they got you twice. Yeah. I'm sure you were wanted to win, right?
We definitely wanted revenge from last year. We got it.
And overall as a team, we talk about you guys having their tradition and how's it been? I mean, I know now you're a senior, so it's your final chance, but how's it been just being part of this Uniontown basketball program?
It's been really good. We're really trying to go real far this year. We got a good team this year. We're trying to go real far.
Awesome.
Do good.
And tomorrow, Connersville, a bigger team, but you guys have played them in the past, so you kind of know what to expect, right?
Yeah, we're going to be good with them.
All right, how would you give yourself – I'm going to make you grade yourself. How would you grade yourself tonight?
I think I had a bad game, the first half. The second half, I bounced back. I had a good game. I hustled, played hard. I had drawn a couple fouls, but bounced out of that.
But you like to get to the rim and obviously get to the foul line. I'm sure you. I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm sure you would want to get some more points from the foul line, right? When you get those opportunities. But otherwise, you guys really got hot, and when it counts in the end of the game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we had to bounce back. We had it rough. First half.
First of all, the most important thing is we're 1-0. But the most important thing, we've been doing this a long time, and besides Lorenzo, Mike Jones, and Malachi, I thought we played a lot of players. We played a lot of juniors that are going to be very good players for us. It was their first varsity game, and that's not easy, especially at Uniontown and tradition. But we have the most confidence in them that they're going to play. And I thought all of them played very well in spurts. We had a freshman, Billy DeShields, who got his first varsity action since I've been coaching. That's the first freshman who's ever played in a varsity game in 15 years. But the bottom line is AG came out. Tavian Mosey is a wonderful player. He proved that tonight more, and they have a lot more pieces to the puzzle too. And that was AG kids deserve a lot of credit. But so proud of our kids. We were down, and we came back, and we did an excellent job. We missed a lot of bunnies. We missed a lot of shots, missed a lot of foul shots. But the key is we found a way to win. And couldn't be more pleased. And the nice thing is the first game's out of the way. I always said the best thing about the first game is that it's over and you can go on to the next game. But it also feels good for the kids to show that composure and come back and play well at the end.
And I know it's cliche, but the halftime speech,
well,
anything,
we just
anything
talked about,
special?
We knew AG, watching AG last year, we practiced since November 17th that they were going to play a 1-2-2 trap. And but I will give Mike Jones credit in the second half, the way he was turning and facing, he would be proud. His dad's going to be so proud of him because he's talked to him about that too. And not him just making the shots, getting the ball inside. And it was a total team effort. Like I said, we played probably 10 kids at a time. And tomorrow night we'll go and maybe have some more kids too. We had a few kids that are injured that hopefully can help us out more in the rotation. But again, for the first game, you're happy to win. It's better to go home and win. We'll get to see all the scores. We have a lot of taping to do, a lot of games taped. And we'll be ready for tomorrow night.
And how do you think your guys matched up on Tavian? I know he got his points,
here's
but
the thing. Tavian, when you keep a man in front of you and he can create his own shot like that, you get him to the foul line. He's a very, very good basketball player. And I thought Moore hit some big shots too, and the other young man made some really nice shots. Our kids got a little bit tired, and Lorenzo had his fourth foul, so he had to be careful. But I think there's a lot of things we can definitely improve on. But the bottom line is that's a gutsy win there. It's not a perfect offensive game. We didn't execute well. We didn't take care of the ball. But that's a gutsy win on our kids, and that just shows the character of our team. And we hope that we can improve on it.
And a little, just a side note here. You guys, Rob, our sports editor, Rob Berchani, had a column about Uniontown being last 16 years, number 11 in the whole WPIL in wins.
And if you look at that, if you go by Quad A or past Triple A or Quad A, we're fifth. So very proud of that. And like we said, me and Coach Glauman are very lucky to coach all these wonderful players. And the past players, I was so lucky to be assistant coach with Coach Chuck, one of the best coaches in WPIL history in that team. And they contributed that as well. But to win over 70% of your games in 15 or 16 years is a credit to the players and the past players. Tonight we had a lot of players back at the game watching, and that's what it is. And again, we're going to learn from this game, and we're going to get better. And
obviously not too much time. Connersville tomorrow, but a good test.
The thing is, too, now it's a different style team. We're playing a team that's a lot bigger. They have excellent coaches, excellent inside game, but the pressure's off a little bit. Now hopefully our kids can relax, and we'll be going back to our bench and try to get some more kids in the game.
All right.
Good job, Shay.
Hello, this is Jonathan Guth here with Upper Gallatin coach Shay Fleener. Coach, definitely a tough one, but it's just sometimes how the ball rolls there.
We talked to our guys before the game. You go into any game, you know there's going to be a winner, you know there's going to be a loser. And we talked before the game. Part of my pregame speech was, the team that makes the fewest mistakes is going to walk out of here with a win tonight. And I thought, obviously, we were winning that battle at halftime. And we even spoke about it again at halftime, to keep doing what we did and not be the team to start making the mistakes. And then we came out second half, and we made more mistakes than Uniontown did. And give them a lot of credit. We talked all week about if you get a lead on them, they're going to be very scrappy. They're not going to quit playing. Coach Kazmarski always does a really good job of having his guys ready to play to the final whistle, to the final buzzer. And we talked about that. It's nothing we didn't expect. And it was just unfortunate that we hit a stride where we just couldn't seem to get anything to go right.
Yeah.
Even throughout the game, I honestly thought we should have been up probably closer to 20 at halftime. I thought we missed too many easy shots around the basket and some layups. And we came out in the third quarter, and I think we probably missed 4 or 5 in the third quarter too. Once again, you go out into the third quarter, we're probably up instead of 4 or 5 or whatever it was. We're probably up 12, 14, and not that any lead's safe, but you're definitely in a much safer position than if you're only up 5. So, and then we didn't shoot well from the foul line. You can't shoot 12 for 24 from the free throw line for the season, shoot 50% and think you're going to win many games. those shots cost you games, and when you go out and shoot 12 for 24, it's definitely not going to help the cause. So, our hats off to Uniontown. Like I said, we knew it was going to be a battle.
Yeah.
I spoke all week about, it wouldn't surprise me to have something similar to both of our games last year, where it came down towards the end in the fourth quarter, and both teams will be battling it out. And once again, it's the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Somebody wins and somebody loses. We were just on the wrong side of the coin today, and we live another day. We have another game tomorrow that we need to get ready for, and we'll just told the guys in the locker room, take it one game at a time, and we just go on from here.
And I guess that's one good thing about this. You don't have much time to think about it. You got to just kind of rewind and get ready for Waynesburg, right?
Yeah, Waynesburg had a tough game today. So they are going to want to come back and redeem themselves. So if we're not ready to play, it's going to be a long afternoon tomorrow. We have a quick turnaround, so guys need to get home and get rested and be ready to go. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
You just have to be ready to play.
And not necessarily to bring individual I can talk accolades, but Tavian, obviously, highly regarded player, and I know you don't want to single it out for one guy, but what could you say about how he did tonight?
I thought he played a really good first half. I thought he was a playmaker in the first half. I mean, he didn't have all his points in the first half. In fact, I think he only had 7 or 9 or something at halftime. He was doing a really good job distributing the basketball to open guys, and Marcus Moore was on the receiving end of a lot of that.
Yeah, definitely.
He had a career high 17 tonight. In his first game as a starter. So that's a good sign for us too.
Awesome.
But Tavian, I thought Tavian played a good game. I mean, obviously you're in a situation late in the game where you have to force some stuff, being down, and that is going to happen in that situation. That's why you don't like to get yourself in those situations. But overall, I thought he played good, and honestly, I thought our team played hard the whole game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not disappointed in the lack of effort. The pride they took in trying to get a win tonight, but just on the execution end, we need to clean up some things and get better.